would like to, you know, at some point in the future meet a. Oh my god! I thought that was my door. Holy fuck! Holy fuck! I thought that was my door. You're
Obviously,
saying I'm unlovable.
No, you're definitely lovable. You're definitely. We love you, man. You know.
Oh wait. Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
you know.
are you hitting on me? Oh my god, dude! I've got this bad habit now where I go through any normal door frame. I do this every time. And bro, I power eat these things. Like dude, I grab the slice, I fist. No, I don't.
Hey.
I went on to play GTA last week, and all of you fuckers left.
Why was that?
Because I was very late in the day. Anyway, someone I know reads it. They're like, wait, can I read it? There's something on it. I was like, wait, what? Dude, it says unlucky in love. Oh, okay, well then you got the good news then, right? Everything's fine.
Still gonna punch you in the face.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude.
Secondly, if I don't break my foot, my knees pop and I then can't walk.
Your knees pop when you run?
So yeah, because when I did wakeboarding for like 5 or 6 years, whatever it is, they just fucked my knees. So now if I run at all, I can run for like 5 minutes and my knee just goes and I can't run anymore. Dude, I'm broken. I'm a broken guy.
If zombies ever happened, I for sure want you on my team.
What?
I'm saying, but like you're for sure dying, like first.
Why would I die first?
Because you seem like the tallest. You seem like the clumsy type. Are you clumsy? Are you clumsy?
He's already admitted he's clumsy, bro.
A little clumsy at times.
If you put yourself in the situation of that movie, you can't be clumsy because you fucking drop something. You're not one small noise, you're fucking dead. Dude, you have to be silent, bro.
You know those scenes where they're all like sneaking, right? And it's like, or like from The Last of Us, they're like hiding from the clickers, bro. Like everyone's doing a good job. And then like here's Ellum, who's 19 foot tall, and he's crouched down, and he's like, oh, my knees, my fucking knees. And then bro stands up and hits his head on a fuking chandelier.
Say I lose my shoes, okay? For some bizarre reason, I lose my shoes. I don't know why.
Okay.
I'm saying. Okay, I lose my shoes, right? Dude, okay. My feet, when I walk, slap like I'm a duck. They're just... So, dude, we'd be walking, and I'd be like, everyone be quiet. Like a fucking Daffy Duck.
Why, when did you realize your feet just flop like that?
Okay, honestly, I became self-aware of it because I was walking through, like when I was in my old apartment, I was walking and I was like, why am I making this noise? I'd walk. Okay, you know what it is? And I don't know whether I've got extra suctiony feet or not, but I would
what
feel.
What are you, fucking octopus? Like,
dude, I'm saying, bro, is Octodad.
Like,
what is going on?
No, dude, you know, okay, you know when Squidward walks, you hear the.
Bro, come on. Come on.
Oh my god.
Yo.
Oh my god.
I can't believe you're a real person, bro.
Dude, I didn't realize there was an Extractor fan available the whole time. And I found it, and oh my god, it has changed my life, dude. I'm not spluttering on smoke anymore. It's amazing.
Are you talking about the right above the stove?
Yes, the Extractor fan.
You didn't know that you had an exhaust filter there? Like...
No, well, I knew there was something there, but it just had like a light on it. I thought it was like a cooking light.
Ellum?
You know?
Ellum?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't really want to, you know, necessarily be that guy, but like, don't you look at the fucking thing? You know what I mean? Like, it's literally like there, you know? Like, in front of you.
No.
Ellum,
like,
how tall are you?
6'5".
You're probably staring right at the fucking thing.
No,
eye level.
No, the problem is that I'm okay, guys.
Bro, it's not about to fucking flex his height and be like, oh,
no, dude, I fucking know because where the doors are, right? They're like here. So like the bottom of the door thing is like here, right? Dude, anytime I've hit my head on these fucking doors so many times, bro. Like literally so many times. Dude, I remember going on a oh my god, dude, I've got this bad habit now where I go through any normal door frame, I do this. Every time. Dude, I'm not even trolling.
Bro, please do that again. Bro, please, can we get another example?
Bro! Oh my god.
Bro, that looked like some sort of weird bird move, bro. That shit's Are you trying to figure out where's the best?
Dude, my neck is so fucking long, look.
He's learning about himself.
Dude, that's crazy. I loved RP because I've just met a lot of fun people, and like this social interaction is what I enjoyed. But in terms of like the actual like RP of like, you know, as we just said, like making money or doing the jobs, like I just don't enjoy that sort of stuff. So it's like, you know, like I'd always like leave the apartment, I would just talk to everybody outside the apartments and just like, and then just like meet people. That's kind of what I enjoyed the most.
Bro, if you got into it early 3.0, you would have been in heaven, because it was
You'd
like
have been in love.
There were so many characters, and there was always like talking to people. Like it was dude, early 3.0 was like a boom that like I don't know if we'll ever get again. But bro, that would have been heaven for you. Like you would have loved it. Late 3.0, like when you played, it would have been a lot more.
Dude, I just remember like we were driving around, just saw nobody, and I was like, "This is great! Like this is crazy." Because I'm like, I feel like this is such a big thing, and I'm like, "Where is everyone?" Like, I feel like now, when I go into 4.0, it's kind of like that, because I feel like a lot of the time now, people have their group and they just do job-related shit where they do money runs or they're doing like whatever, and I'm like,
clicked up. It's very clicked up. Right.
Yeah, and I'm like, that just ain't for me. Like, I like the doing stupid shit with people.
The way it's just the way it's built, right? Like it's just built revolving around the economy and money and progression, right? So like, you know, that's the whole thing. Like when we went to play Purple, for example, it's not like that, right? Like you could just go and fucking get shit and fuck around, right? Server's fun. Probably the same thing. Like you don't have to worry about any of that, right? You just go on and just do whatever, right? Yeah. And it's a lot of fun, right? So I don't know, dude. Like, just hope for a change. Things will probably turn around at some point with it, right? But like, we're still like, even on NoPixel, like we still main NoPixel, and we're still having a good time because we're just finding stuff for us to do, right? And it's been good. So
yeah, I mean, whenever like I watch your streams, you guys are still doing fun stuff. I think it's just more like okay, for example, if you like say we go, oh yeah, we're gonna do the race stuff today, and I know I'm going on, and that's what we're doing. That's why I'm down. It's the standing around, which I find it so hard to do because I like it makes me want to like my brain just doesn't like it. I'm just like I need stimulation, you know.
You're telling us. I think we both feel the same way about that. You'll catch us several times when we're just standing still. You'll just see like. You like turn the camera a little bit, and you'll just see one of us just fucking full tilt, just running away to go steal a car and go do something fucking stupid.
Do you guys want to see my most prized possession? Oh my god! 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 Oh my god!
Bro, if he whips out a chainsaw, I'm gonna piss my pants.
He's probably gonna come back here with a fucking lunchbox in the shape of a fucking loaf of bread.
Feast your eyes on the Lightning McQueen Crocs. And guys, it gets better. Look at this. Look at this. Ready? Wait. Let me turn off my lights. Wait.
Oh, they glow in the fucking dark, don't they? Well, you catch it.
Like, dude.
You wear those in public?
Look. I put them on. Wait.
And you only wear those at home.
Look.
You only wear those at home.
Look at these things. And they like glow and shit, dude. They're good, right? You guys?
They're amazing. Ellum, like, where'd you?
That's very, awesome, and I love it. Unlucky in love,
hey,
bro.
No, let's just
unlucky in love.
What do you mean? Obviously,
you're on a degenerate schedule that ain't no one gonna be on living there, dude. So
you're
obviously
saying I'm unlovable.
No, you're definitely lovable. You're definitely. We love you, man. You know. Yeah. You know.
Are you hitting on me?
Yeah. We'll talk later. Anyway.
Dude, I've got into a bad habit though. That, like, I'll brush my teeth, get into bed, like an hour past, I'm like, I'm hungry. So I will just go and get more bread every time. And it's always 2 to 3 slices. And bro, I power eat these things. Like, dude, I grab the slice, no, I don't. I grab with like my fists, I grab like the middle and then I like take it and then I just eat the middle of it.
You grab it with your
like I just eat the
hand.
middle, like I'm like
you grab a handful.
Or
Okay.
you fist it, you know.
And then I grab and then I slowly work around the crust.
So you fist bread and stroke animals, man. That's the British way, huh?
You plan on living there by yourself?
I would like to, you know, at some point in the future meet a oh my god, I thought that was my door.
The
Holy fuck! Holy fuck, I thought that was my door. Holy oh
You thought
my
your
dude,
door?
she jump scared me. She just fucking oh my Christ. Oh my god. Dude, she actually jump scared me.
I
Dude,
could see real fear in your eyes, bro.
Bro, for some reason I thought that was my door, and I was like, I was like, someone has just come running in. That holy god,
We just almost saw you fight somebody, bro.
bro.
So
that
like,
was
so like, here's the thing. Why the fuck is my door open and you fucking jump out your damn chair like a jackrabbit?
Bro, he
I swear
freaked
to
out.
God, I thought that was my door. I don't even know why, but then I saw her walk in. I was like, oh, this is my apartment. Like I actually freaked the. Oh my Jesus Christ,
I don't know, man.
bro.
I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, look, if I have a house by myself, great. I would like to share that with someone. I don't like to live by myself. I like to usually like have like a flatmate or something. But so, yeah. Anyway, carry on.
So yeah, I'm just like, cause like you by yourself, like dude, your experience, like just with that sliding door thing, it's concerning, bro. Like it's a little bit concerning.
Why?
How long have you lived in that apartment before you figured out that it had?
Well, only like no. Well, I never knew it had a lock until like it locked. You know.
Yeah, but
That's the problem, dude. Why, like, you don't look at these things, bro. Like,
bro has learned about a locking door, a vent for his fucking stove. There's got to be something else in that fucking house you don't know about yet. That's like crazy simple.
It just like, dude, I didn't know. I don't know.
my toilet flushes with a button.
Bro's been pissing in the sink because he couldn't figure out how to flush the toilet.
What is that?
When can we have Allie on Waffling Wednesday?
Wait, are those mugs? What is that?
Man.
Dude, how this man wears jeans still, and why do you walk like,
bro? Why he walking like he got an extra 100 pounds?
Dude, yeah,
on
why
him?
was he?
That was crazy. Why are you Why are you strutting your shit like that,
Why were
Chatty?
you walking like that, bro? You did this. You
Bro,
got up
no,
and you went.
Bro, deadass, you did too. You like had some swagger to you, bro. You got up.
You were swanging those hips
What was
around,
that?
bro. You were swanging those hips around.
Brother, I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about, but fuck both of y'all, all right?
You were
just
swinging
saying,
those
bro.
hips, bro.
I feel like you could dance in a swimming pool, turn that bitch to a wave pool real quick, bro. You feel me? Goddamn, bro. You had some gyration going on. That was crazy.
For the next
You knew you were on camera,
for
is
the
what it
next
was.
45 minutes, I'm gonna be doing that a lot. I have to keep getting up because my wife and my oldest son are gone for 45 minutes, and my little guy is in the living room watching television, so I have to check.
Are you gonna gyrate every time you get out of your chair like that?
I will walk the way I walk, and that's that. Right?
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
Joe with the swagger, exactly.
You know what it looked? You know what it looked like, bro? It looked like you had too much starch in your jeans. You couldn't bend your knees very well.
Hey,
Looked like
don't
them
talk
bitches were a
shit
little too
about my
tight.
fucking jeans, okay?
Yeah, there you go. Much better. That's perfect. That is perfect.
Easy.
We're joined by the duo. Finally, it's happened.
I know.
It's
right?
happened.
Yeah.
There we go.
What's up?
What's happening?
Sorry, let's put this a little bit better.
Were you guys like dressed in sync? Wait, this is awesome. This is great.
Hello,
I
dude.
didn't realize that. Yeah.
They're twinning.
Was it planned?
No.
It just
we
happened.
It works.
The second I thought like NSYNC, why are we dressed like a boy band?
Okay, actually, good boy band though. You know, I can only
One of the
wait,
best boy bands.
It is that Bye 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 song, right?
Yeah.
That's the only one I know.
I don't know if I want to say. I feel like I would betray my Backstreet Boys roots if I would say.
Yes,
Ooh.
very good. Okay, Chatty, I know you dude. Okay, so last week when we mentioned that you two are both gonna come on, Chatty like freaked the fuck out. So he's he basically came prepared with things that he wanted to kind of like just like talk about and ask and stuff. Because okay, look, basically, okay, you know when there's like blood. Okay, I'm being completely honest.
That's how this all started too.
I
Yeah.
thought
It is, yeah.
that you had like a pouch of like red and you just like slapped on your phone, like you just went bang and then like it was just like blood. And then I found out you have to use a razor blade and you actually cut yourself, and it blew my mind.
Yeah. Mostly I'm kind of like trying to imagine how you came to that conclusion, seeing as that we usually barely wear anything where we would be hiding these like butt pouches.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
You can,
where, where do you think they
don't
hide
know.
that stuff?
That's a
Ellen?
good point. That's a good point. I didn't even think about that.
Maybe someone throws it to you and you just like slightly like
Yes.
like a magician that uses like the art of like.
In all the years of professional wrestling, no one would ever have caught someone throwing a butt pouch. You know?
Now, I saw a video one time, like I saw like a long time ago. Like this was probably back, like this happened like in the early 2000s, where I can't remember which wrestler it was, but he's like on the mat, right? And the referee slipped him. It looked like he like handed him something. Would that have been like maybe like the razor blade or something, so he could do it to himself while he was face down on the ground?
Oh yeah, how do you get the razor blade?
There is. You know, the thing is, like, it's always a little bit. When I started out, like talking about this stuff, it's like very taboo. You know, you couldn't mention it because, you know, those are trade secrets, and to an extent, they're still trade secrets. But nowadays, you know, everybody, for the most part, other than Ellum, clearly, knows how this part works, or quote unquote works. But yeah, sometimes, you know, a referee has what we would call a gig, or you know, you would have them in your tape or something like that. Back in the old days, what they used to do is they would do it before they would go out, and they would put Vaseline over it. So then when they get punched in the head, it would open up and they would start bleeding. That's kind of one of the old ways that they would do it.
Oh,
Wait, but what if like it just opened up randomly though?
Well, then you got to be real fucking quick. You're going your head into a turnbuckle.
Vaseline can do that?
Well, Vaseline can
this
kind
is-
of like stop your skin from cutting and stuff like that. That's
Right.
why this girl a couple weeks ago put Vaseline on her face when she was in the middle of the ring because she was about to fight
A beast of a woman.
Yeah.
Other guy.
I was born and raised in Amsterdam. If you say that to another man, it means a lot of different things when you say you're going to cover yourself with Vaseline. I'm not judging at all, Ellen. Like, that's all good. I'm just the wrong person for that stuff.
Kind of
Instead, I'm like, you know.
Yeah.
Also, didn't bombs can not just even numbers, but ones that you can like divide into themselves, right?
It's a prime number is a number that's the only factors are when it's divisible by itself. So like
Right.
7, you can't have two
What did that
numbers.
come from?
Bro, I'm a
Like
fucking
four
I'm a
is fine.
Use the
mathematician.
word divisible. Where did
Yeah,
that come
bro.
from?
American education system back
educational
at it
system.
again, bro.
No, because he doesn't say, dude. He doesn't. This is gonna say like, "Hey, ain't that the bird?" Like, dude, divisible.
No, just because I'm a hick don't mean I gotta be dumb, bro. Come on, man. What is that about? Hey, man, yeah, I'm from Indiana. Never learned about numbers, bub.
We've already discussed this.
Hey, partner, what the fuck is a number 9? Never learned that before. Man, come on, man. What the hell wrong with
That'd
this
be a
guy?
great question in general. Like, what the fuck is a number 9? Well, you see, those here are numerals. And 9 comes right before the 10.
Yeah.
Have you learned about 8 yet?
You learned about that? Bro, yeah, you were like, nah, I don't know languages. Here's the 3 I'm really good at. Oh, and I had a side one I was
wouldn't
kind of
say-
good
I
at
wouldn't
too.
say I'm good at them. I say I
you
can
can have
okay.
conversation.
I can have a conversation, and I can what as my dad used to say, like,
He even throws in a little bit of Spanish, a little bit of Japanese. Like,
You speak Japanese as well.
no, I
not
don't
like
know.
completely. No, not like completely.
Dude, I hate-
She's revving me up, and she's setting me up for disaster.
Dude, this
Okay,
guy.
but here's the thing. He's traveled to Japan quite a bit. So like when you're wrestling other guys there, you obviously are gonna pick up things. So he can
Only when you wrestle, not visiting the country.
Oh,
Got it.
they like,
Good to
no,
know. Good tip. Thank you.
no, they like, no. No, I mean, I feel like I've just picked up little things from EO now.
It's just like, like I feel like if you're gonna learn any type of language, if you're in a specific country, the first thing you should do is just at least make sure that you're able to ask the right questions that would aid you.
Yeah,
Being able to say hello, goodbye, where is this, where is that, how do I do this, how do I do that?
Did I tell you that Sumi made me a thing that said, when I first went to Japan and I was going alone, my friend who spoke Japanese wrote a note on my phone. She's like, if you get lost, show this to somebody. It said, hi, I'm American and lost. Please report me back to this address. So that's
Like a cheat code. Sick.
yeah.
So she's walking around like a toddler with this note in her hand.
I would be like, sumimasen.
Dude, so basically, I said to Chaddy, I said, I want to go to Canada and I want to do typical Canadian things like wrestle a grizzly bear or chop down a tree or
Why would
jump
that
an
be
ATV.
typically Canadian?
That's what everyone says, bro. Everyone's like, that's not what they do in Canada. It's like Russian things.
It feels like oddly racist in a way. Like it feels like oddly like.
Bro, this just in. Ellum hates Canada. Confirmed.
Oh god.
Confirmed here.
Ellum, you want to go on an ATV, which you call the quad bike, by the way, but whatever. So you want to go on an ATV, yet when we asked you if you've been on things growing up with an engine, you said, oh yeah, my dad got me an electric scooter and I scraped my entire knee and he took it away from me and I was never allowed to go on it again. And now you want to take a jump on an ATV.
Because
And you're scared of, and you don't like running. You're scared of running. You're like, I'm gonna die. I run for 5 minutes, my legs fall
because
off.
I ran for 5 minutes and broke a bone, and then if I run for longer than that, my knees pop. Okay,
You're really
I'm
not
fragile.
setting yourself up for any type of trust in these situations. Because if
No.
you tell me that you were running and you broke a bone running, like
broke,
your
get on the cool
body
bike.
is so not like resistant that you literally broke a bone while you were running.
Because the UK, the pathway,
the
there was like a little
UK.
slab like this, and my foot rolled, and then I just broke a bone. And then the worst thing about it, right? So after I get it all sorted, I'm like, okay. I'm basically, I don't really like going to hospital, so I like try and wake up. Next day, I'm like, I'm sure maybe it's sprained. There's a bone sticking out of my foot like this. I'm like, maybe it's just badly sprained. I don't know. So I go to the hospital, kind of hop there.
Yeah, that counts as a sprain when the bone's sticking out. Yeah, that counts.
But then I get out anyway. Like go through I get like a doctor's note back right from after me. Oh, and it says the 36-year-old male. It's like, brother, at that point I was 28. I was literally 28.
They probably don't have many 28-year-olds break their shit running.
Rather than make anything, I'll take a few slices of bread and then I will just take it into bed and I'll just sit there eating just plain slices of bread. But the problem is that then I'll finish them and then I'll get sleepy, right? Then there's crumbs on my chest. So rather than like kind of get up and clean up, I'll just roll and then I'll roll and then kind of sleep in the crumbs. So I'm like a breaded piece of chicken. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like rolling in the crumbs a bit.
I don't know what you mean because I'm a normal human being and I get up and I make sure that the crumbs are gone. I'm not in my bed. So no, I don't know what you mean.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I think the
He's been dying on this hill, bro.
I think the lesson here is never let him stay over at your house, and because your bed will be full of fucking crumbs.
Well,
and
not
whatever.
only will your bread be gone, you'll probably find 2/3 of it in any random bedroom.
Well, dude, this is what.
That's their greatest weakness.
Because I can dip and dive, you know. I can I'll dodge them. They come at me. Oh, flies over my shoulder. Oh, next one comes. Oh, Matrix, and like I'm going backwards. Other one flies over my head.
Yeah, and then your knee gives out. And your bone's sticking out through your fucking leg again.
And you think it's a sprain.
On the floor, you have to go back to that doctor. At this point, he's going to tell you that you're 48 years old and you're 5'1". So it's not going to.
I was insane. I was like, the problem is with me is that, so I don't even know why it happened. But say if I ended up losing my shoes during all this, I don't know why that happened, but say hypothetically speaking, that would happen. But then if I was in walking, when I walk, I like do this with my feet, right? So then they just slap around. So I feel like.
Are you a fucking penguin? Care about these things.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever refused to lose? Like they're just like, yeah, hey, look, I'm like, hey, you know what? No, I ain't losing this one, right?
So funny enough, about like, I don't know, a couple months ago, there was this weird rumor going around that I had this that I refused to lose and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And my whole crew, the House of Black, refused to lose. So in kind of like a jest way, we had a meeting with our boss Tony about some creative stuff. So we walk into his office and we go, Tony, we refuse to fucking lose from now on. And everybody read the rumor, of course. And everybody started fucking
Holy
laughing
shit.
in the fucking locker because it's so fucking stupid. Like I have never in my life refused to lose to anyone because at the end of the day, Regal always gave me the best advice, and I still to that day work. And you can ask.
Also, and where's he from? Ellum.
Oh.
He's British. Yes, because the best advice comes from British people.
I think
Promo, right? Like, are you allowed, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm just going on base of, things I've heard over the last few years and stuff like that, like how it's been and what it is now, right? You guys can correct me on this, but, for the WWE standpoint, right, I heard that back in the day, late 90s, early 2000s, you could go out without, you could cut a promo and management didn't need to know what you were going out there to say. Like, they didn't know nothing, right?
So
and there was no permission. You just did it.
Partially true. There was a lot more freedom, leniency in terms of what you wanted to say. But there was definitely a hey, don't say this, don't say this, don't say that.
Okay.
But they also have trust in certain people. Same thing now. It's like if you gain their trust, they'll allow you to do that. But it's also like some people also really liked having writers. It's just if it worked better with them, it just
Yeah,
Right.
I'm not a big fan of writers because a lot of times when they try to write my promos, and it still happens though, it happens. But for me, especially in WWE, and I didn't like a lot of my promos in WWE, other than the ones that and I can pinpoint the ones that I did myself. But a lot of times the promos that they would give me sounded like someone trying to write a Dungeons and Dragons dialect. And for me, that was, and the thing is, it's not their fault because this is what they think my character is doing.
Right.
So some of the promos were kind of,
But you were able to change them.
but some of them I was able to change. And there's been a couple times where I had complete control over my promos, and I always get a good reaction over them. And I would try to work as much as I can with with my writers, and they always did their very best. They were definitely good people. Come here, buddy.
Okay, I'm okay.
Blue's trying to impede on this conversation. He wants to say some shit about some promos too.
He want to come cut his own promo.
But I think in AEW, I have a little bit more control, specifically with my vignettes or with our vignettes. We have more control, and I like that part of it. I think for the most part, I'm more of a theatrical type character, and stuff that I do with my promos and stuff. I do a lot of hidden meaning things. I do a lot of references to stuff that people haven't really figured out. There's actually a really good video by I forget his name. There's a gentleman that made a video on the lore of Malachi Black, or the lore of Aleister Black, I think, and it's a 27-minute video of him breaking down all my social media clues and my promo clues, and he had a lot of things correct, and I was really happy because at that point I'm like, okay, it's working. Like people are picking up on it.
Is this on
And
YouTube?
it's on YouTube, and that was something that I really appreciated because sometimes you think are you being too vague? Do you need to be a little bit more direct? And I tiptoe between the two, where sometimes I'm just super direct with my promos, and sometimes a little bit more vague, and sometimes I'll put certain lights in my promos to tie in what's about to come.
I wish I could take a little bit more of that. I'm just an asshole. I'll just say shit. And whatever just comes to mind, I'll just say it. But I've gained their trust in that way, where they'll be like, here's a skeleton of kind of what we want you to say. Fill in the meat part, because we're not tiny Puerto Rican girls from Queens, so we don't know what you would say. But
they got the loose kind of idea.
I wish I could take a little bit more.
Here's the thing, right? It's also good to be direct in promos. Sometimes telling someone you're gonna beat the shit out of them is exactly what you need to say, right? So, I think what I do is I definitely have my own style in wrestling and my own niche in wrestling in terms of what I present. But sometimes I also just need to go hey, motherfucker, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Just let them know.
Sometimes it doesn't need to be. But for instance, if I look at the program that I had with Edge, a couple months back that leaded into like the cage match where you guys saw the little video.
Oh yeah, the blood and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, me and Edge wrote that whole program together, and I remember the axes of like Warner Brothers were so happy with that program. They said that like that it did great, and that the numbers were really good on it, and that the interaction of the program was really good. And I just love working with Adam because Adam is like, you know, a fucking Edge man. He's a legend. He's a goddamn legend. And him and me have known each other for such a long time, and he's always been a big proponent of mine. He's always been an advocate for me, and for us to be able to do that in AEW, where we had so much more control over those matches, over those segments, yeah, it was really rewarding because you know, like I don't think it's any secret that like I've had my share of like frustrations with you know certain things in the last couple of years, but then to do something like that in a program with Edge, where you know you actually see that what you're doing actually works and what you think is correct. And you know, never in my life have I ever phoned anything in, but it's like it's good to kind of go from this base of like, man, I wish it would give me a little bit more here. I wish it would give me a bit more there, and then you're giving it and you just knock it out the park. And then like it's a good validation for yourself. And at that point, you're also glad that you never you know, withheld anything in any of your other matches because at the end of the day, like, you know, I fucking love wrestling. I love wrestling so much.
Yeah.
It's definitely the most fun thing I've ever done. It's the most fun thing I'll ever do. And even if, you know, because obviously I'm a big martial arts guy too. I love Muay Thai. Muay Thai is one of my absolute biggest loves apart from wrestling. Like nothing will ever top what wrestling has done for me, means to me. So I never want to go out in a way that I cheat fans of, you know, what I do. But you know, sometimes when you're in like six mans, you also have to give other people the room and space to have them do what they need to do. And it was just that that program with Edge meant so much to me because it was a validation as to how him and me put it together that it just fucking worked.
Yeah.
And it's one of the absolute most fun things I've ever done in wrestling. And if I were to retire tomorrow, that would be one of those things that I would look back. I'm like, man, I'm glad that I accomplished that program with Adam because it was so fucking. And I stand by that whole program. And that's you know that's one of the more rewarding things that you can do with storytelling and promos and hitting the right notes and the right promos with being a little bit more direct, but it's also the perfect blend of having that vagueness and putting these Easter eggs in and then telling his story through the lens of how my character views what Edge has done. It was just so much fun, man. And it was just great because him and me bounce off each other so incredibly well. And he's like, well, you know, if you decide that like, you know, this is what it's going to be in regards to you as a wrestler, then you probably have done more than 98% of wrestlers will ever do because a lot of people won't ever make it, and they won't make it in the sense that you've made it and coming from you came from. And it's cool to hear my dad say something like that, you know, because like you can only think to yourself like, did I do good? Have I really done a good job? Because as a professional, you always want more. You always think that you should work harder. You always think to yourself, you're always really harsh on yourself. You always go like, have I really put enough effort into this thing? Have I really trained enough? Could I have not worked out in the gym harder? Could I have not taken more bumps? Could I have not run the ropes harder? Could I have not like watched more movies and dissect more characters? But then when you hear your dad say something like that, that's like a good validation.
It's like a proud moment thing, right? So
yeah, because like you know, my dad acknowledges it, and I never know because me and my dad maybe speak once a month because of you know we're in different countries. I'm always traveling, so for my dad who can only have access to what I do from like an outside view, to say that you know it's a good validation for yourself.
Yeah.
Well,
I
just,
bet that really
guys,
makes you feel like you sealed the deal. Like that's awesome, bro.
I gotta go. I got a thing I gotta do. But
Ellum doing Ellum again.
I gotta go.
Gasoline, fish, and breadcrumbs.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Gotta go headlock
them. You guys obviously continue. You guys want to keep talking about? Yeah, I gotta go. But it was really nice talking to you guys.
Gotta go headlock a Hawaiian salmon.
Because our like, we have to not just feed the cats, but I actually have to train in a bit. But this was great, so thank you very much for.
No,
thanks
dude,
for
it was really
jumping
nice
on,
catching
my
up again.
God.
It was really nice catching up again.
This was awesome. You guys are shout out to you guys for pulling up today. You guys are awesome.
You guys are great.
hey, if you
Yeah,
ever
that
want
was
to
so much
Put up
fun.
Vaseline and shit every single time.
Hey, keeping the fish out of the headlocks, man. Dangerous. Dangerous.
Hey,
Thank you guys for having us.
if you guys ever
Oh,
want to pull
yeah,
up
you guys
again,
are awesome.
if you
Yeah,
ever
you
want
guys
to
have
pull
a
up
best day.
again,
Good luck with
please
the
do.
cats. Adios.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Yeah, take it easy.
Dude, they were great.
Dude,
That
holy
was
shit.
awesome.
Dude, I just want to say, bro, I was just listening to him speak. I was like just captivated. I was like, dude, you're so interesting.
Dude,
Like,
man,
this
okay,
is,
bro,
I
he-
feel like, and very rarely can anyone get me to shut up, but I was like,
I sat there like I was like at an expo, and I was just like,
yeah.
tell me more.
Dude, listen,
No, I
understand something
know
here.
more.
Understand something about him. Honestly, I've watched so many interviews, and I still do. Like when I'm driving A to B, like I don't listen to music lots when I drive. If I'm by myself, I listen to fucking like old interviews from like wrestlers and them talking about the business and shit. Dude, that guy, he has passion, dude. Just the way he sits there and he's talking,
100%.
It's nothing but straight passion, dude.
That shit
Holy
was
Yeah, yeah.
awesome. When he was describing like different parts of like the ins and outs of the exposition of doing the storyline of a character, I was like, bro,
Dude, like
Dude,
he's
it's
this
crazy.
guy loves it.
You could just see it in his eyes, dude. Like he's passionate, bro. Like
Oh,
you
man,
can
that
tell
was
by the way
fun.
he performs and stuff like that, but just him talking about like his dude, like holy shit.
I
Like,
was sitting there just cheesing, shutting the fuck up, listening and learning, bro. My fucking lips was tickling my ears.
But I actually do really gotta go though. So,
okay, Ellen, before you
Enjoy
go,
yourself.
go, if they ever want to come back, which I hope they do, next time
Same.
we're only talking about them, all right? And we're not going to talk about burnt eggs and
Excellent
eating
shit.
Vaseline.